Good evening, everybody. How's it going? This evening, we're going to be taking a look at the Build Jam submissions. So we wrapped the Build Jam yesterday, and we've had some fantastic contraptions built. It was our Clockwork Contraptions as part of our Mechanical Revolution Build Jam. It's been, again, it's always blows us away to sort of see the creativity of people, kind of really stretching what the engine can do in terms of art, in terms of the the sort of the scripting behind it as well. So we've got some really cool things to show off. So we're going to show these. We'll have a bit of a kind of dive around in preview. We'll have a look, and then we'll go into the editor and sort of see what these templates are made of. And of course, obviously, the benefit and the beauty of Build Jam is all of these things are templates which are available in the community tab. So anyone watching this, if you wanted to use any of these in your game, they're there sort of freely available to kind of take apart and sort of use however you'd like. So pretty cool way to collaborate throughout Crayta. After that, because I can't imagine that's going to take the whole evening, what we'll do is we'll jump back in and have a look at The Machine. So if you remember, The Machine is a game that we started on stream quite a few weeks ago now. It was kind of towards the start of Mechanical Revolution. We've had a few things that we can perhaps start to think about adding in and maybe start wrapping up ahead of the tutorial that Andy is going to be releasing later this week on Thursday, and it's all around the furnace and things like that. So it's quite a cool little kind of tie into the game we've been making. So not sure we'll get it finished tonight, but again, we can sort of have a bit of a kickback and do some dev work on that. So this evening, I'm joined by AJ. So AJ, do you want to say hello?
Hello. Yes. How weird to be here on a Tuesday.
Yeah, on the cool kid side of the tracks.
On the cool. Okay. we'll see about it.
Cool. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll just dive straight in. So what we've got here is a little space that that AJ's actually been working on, which is quite cool. What we're calling this is sort of like I guess a contraption museum exhibition floor.
My original kind of like inspiration was the kind of the whole idea for the game jam fully was like Expedition Universelle, the whole like Paris Eiffel Tower exhibition of like huge yesteryear contraptions. But originally I made an exhibition space that was like an old factory space, but everyone just made enormous things and couldn't put them in.
Yeah, we had this like grand idea of it's like, yeah, we've got this perfect space. We'll set out everyone a little space on the floor. People won't go too big. And then it's like the first few screenshots came through and we're like, yeah, we're going to need a bigger space.
We're going to need an open space. That's fine.
Cool. Okay, cool. Right. Yeah. So we've got a few. To go through here. So what we'll do is we'll have a little dive round and have a little look. So start off with, we've got Diesel Dog by Splogster. This is a steampunk dog built using the rotator moves and spin script available in the community. So this is quite cool, actually. So this is a kind of a package that's leaning on other packages. So that, there's lots of packages and lots of collaboration coming together to make this specific package. And yeah, we have so Diesel Dog. This is a kit bashed dog. So one thing me and Adam always used to like to try and do, AJ, is guess all of the meshes in a kit bash build like this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll come around. Let's go.
So let's tell me what you can see.
Okay, so chimneys from Mechanical Revolutions are the like limbs attaching to the body. We have mushrooms. We were just saying this before we came live. We've got mushrooms coming out of them.
It's great.
And inside those are like what, circus pedestals? Is that what's coming in and out of them? It looks like circus pedestals of some form.
Yeah, I think it's like a circus, like the ringmaster thing they stand on, right? That's the idea.
We've obviously got a blimp in the middle.
Weirdly enough, the blimp was one of the last things I really spotted because it's so big and obvious. I was looking at all the little things, and then I was like, oh yeah, the whole thing's built around a blimp.
The whole thing's around a blimp. It took me a little while to realise that the barrels were going into vents. I don't know why. I was like, oh crap, yeah, that's the vent mesh.
With the ice. Is it the throne? Is that the ice throne, or is that like just a big icicle?
I think it's just a big icicle. With obviously the billows attached.
Mm-hmm.
Bellows. Is it billows or bellows?
I think bellows. The billowing bellows would be.
The billowing bellows. Just noticed the chandelier on its head.
That's literally what I was just laughing at. Like I've just looked up and noticed the chandelier as well.
We've got the nice new like factory lights as eyes though. Those cute little ones. They're nice.
Oh yeah.
UFO ears.
Yep, with the shop awning flaps on the ears.
Is that what it
I
is?
think it's a shop awning.
I couldn't tell what it was.
So
I thought it was like a...
Arcade City. I think it's an Arcade City shop. I don't know. I think Splugs is in chat. Maybe Splugs can confirm some of these things. Obviously, we can go in, have a look. But there's quite a lot of detail.
No, okay. I think he's mantling off everything. I'm trying to climb up to get a better look.
The great big boulder, obviously, for like the neck, the animal skeleton. I like the tree, the twirly tree at the back.
Oh, the topiary.
Topiary.
Yeah, it's one of those words I can say.
What's connecting the boulder to the... Oh, I fell off the wall.
Oh,
oh that's not good.
I just watched you leave. What's connecting
the boulder to the spine? It's like the grey mesh with the blue neon on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is that? Oh, okay. Let's have a look around.
Oh, I've got it.
Have you? Is it? Is it not the? I want to say it's the head of the crane, but it's not. No, it's an Arcade City mesh, isn't it?
I think it's the monorail. Is it not a monorail cabin? Got little windows on it.
Oh, I guess it could be. There's a lot of spaceship parts, which I'm not very knowledgeable on what they are.
With.
Yeah.
That's cool. No, I think that's really good. That's really good effort. I can see some maybe mechanical hunters bosses. Maybe we've got a few mechanical hunters bosses actually, which would make pretty cool additions to that game.
You know what this really reminds me of? Have you seen A Bug's Life?
Yes, a long time ago.
Okay, the bird that they make in A Bug's Life, the giant bird that's made out of like hazelnuts and the spines of trees and plants and stuff. It kind of gives me that vibe. Like I imagine like a group of people inside it operating it.
Yes. Yeah, what's the
Oh, we're idiots! The top of that bit is still the blimp.
I've just seen that, yeah. Oh, we're so used to not seeing the blimp that way around. It completely threw us. But yes, you're right. It is just the blimp.
Flip it upside down and we're bamboozled.
Yeah, we've got no idea what you're showing us. But cool. No, that's a really good effort, Spugster. I think that's again, it's really nice to have like a package that's put together just using kind of packages that already exist for things like rotate and move, all those different scripts. And one thing I am surprised, I say surprised, I shouldn't be surprised, but pleasantly surprised with is that how well this whole world kind of performs. Given there's a lot going on here, especially behind where I'm stood, there's a lot of other moving parts, and it all seems to be holding up pretty nicely. So that's pretty applaudable effort from everyone who's made these packages to actually make sure that they were performant. So that's really good. I'm just going to go to the left. I think a lot of people have already seen this.
Okay, cool.
And have a look.
I've got to be so careful.
At Adam's mega snake that he's made.
Yeah, I love that he was like, "Oh, just threw this together. Just found some time."
Yeah, it's like busy, and then it's like, "Oh yeah, I just managed to find some time to make this massive bog snake."
This massive gear, multi-layer, opening tongue sticking out, bushing through a wall snake.
Crazy. And again, loads of moving parts. So yeah, this is the mech snake, a huge opening mechanical snake head. Yeah, you can actually go inside this, which is really quite cool. It's got the nice little the tongue, forked tongue at the end. It creates a really nice illusion actually with all the moving parts.
Yeah, because it's 2 layers of gears, right? It's the 2 different types because we've got 2 different types of teeth, I think. And then they're just sort of they're overlaid each other, and so you kind of get one going through the other.
Yes, yeah, with a slight offset, but it looks really cool. I'd say it's a really nice kind of.
It almost
kind of trippy, like you watch it long enough.
It just kind of gives it sort of almost shimmering effect rather than rotating. But yeah, it's very trippy.
Yeah, it's interesting how the light keeps catching the teeth, and it creates like, yeah, it's just a really interesting thing to look at. You know, I could look at it for hours. It looks really cool. Yeah. And again, performs really nicely. Say all of these
the way the maps
are turning, it's very performant.
Performant. Also, the way the mouth opens when you see it extends. I didn't realize how much it was extending. Is really awesome. And when it comes back,
Yeah, like all the pistons lift up and like tongue slides out.
I'm trying to see if there's any meshes that I'm not recognizing here. What's this? What's this? Yeah. What's this?
Above.
Yeah, what is that?
I think that's the shop awnings again. I think they're featured again. Is it just lots of those little shop awnings overlaid?
Okay. Got some drills in the teeth. Is that a? What's in the roof of the mouth? Why is he even bothered? He's like made the roof of the mouth look like what?
So is that 2 boulders? And it's the hoppers from one of the hopper machines.
Oh my god!
I think the 2 hoppers like kind of face to face with the drill fangs. Pretty cool. And then
Boss arches.
some sort of like some sort of brick block at the end as well.
It just like actually looks like it works. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, yeah, and I think that's what's really cool. Is it similar to Splogsters? Everything's connected. Everything has a purpose. Yeah, mechanically, this looks like it would genuinely. If I had to make a massive mechanical snake head, this would be a way to do it.
Yeah, I kind of keep looking at it, thinking, look, why? Like, oh, of course he put that there because that makes it prop it open. I'm like, wait a minute, he's animated it. He doesn't need to put that there. But I keep in my head, I'm like, oh, obviously that's there because that does this and it extends this way. Yeah, really, really, really cool.
Seriously cool, and quite fun little design at the back as well. The way it's broken through. I think that's a nice little touch. Cool. Okay, let's slide on along to the next one. So I think this one, the familiar face.
When you're so glad you're not on camera.
Yeah, there's a reason I've not put you on camera. Okay, so the text is over in a little bit here, but this is the Clockwork Contraption Truncular Mark. That's the name of the package. So if there's any of these that you do like and you want to kind of think about including in your game, then all of these at the top of these little banners is the name of the package, so you can search for those in the store. This is NPC AJ. So I've made this package to be a replacement for AJ so that anyone can visit the museum when they're on their holidays again and get the same experience.
I'm like, I want to be touched, but also.
And so these do things, do they? Yeah. So here we go. This one moves the arms and legs. Oh, and the eyes are like rolling around as well.
It's the mean, yeah.
That's so good. I'm going to save the blue one. It's just.
I'm not sure if that one does anything different. It feels like it should. And then
the fire breathing.
The fire breathing AJ, apparently.
Oh, that's great.
It's
yeah, it's a thing. Let's get that clipped.
I wasn't expecting anything like this, to be honest with you.
To be fair, I think that's a sign that that you've been accepted, because it was shortly after, well, not long after we launched Crayta. Me and Adam had a game jam where our faces and all sorts were all over it. So I take it as a sign of acceptance from the community that you are.
It's my induction.
This is your induction. Yeah, you've not really made it until you've had a giant voxel version of yourself made in a build jam. Yeah, so this is a package available in the community tab. So if we can get this in as many games as possible, that'd be excellent.
Thanks so much.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, let's move on. So this one is Destiny. So this one is the Clockwork Contraption Destiny, and it's called the Clock Hand Man. So the Clock Hand Man stretches his body when quitting time is reached, maybe one day after he enjoyed more of his freedom. Oh, I think I cut off there, but he should be dancing. I think there's a little stretch thing at one day he's going to do a dance. So when you get close enough, you can see the hands start to move around. Nice attention to detail, and then when the clock strikes the top, Here we go, and we get our Clockwork Man, which is really quite cool. I love it when people make like just like little things out of like just the fact
It's
that
all detailed, yeah.
yeah, like they've used the I guess the two like rods, two tiny rods through the cog for the eyes, and then the I guess it's like a little smiley face in the what do you call it, a pressure gauge.
Yeah.
It's a really really nice, really fun little touch. I
I
wonder
can
what
see the way
came
it's
first,
gonna...
like the idea or the finding the mesh and going, those look kind of look like hands, and then from there, it spills out.
So I wonder, yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I'm similar to you. Like, I like these, like this is kind of what I was sort of expecting, like these like tiny little sort of intricate things, and I think I'm really happy that this sort of thing made it into the that someone had the idea to do something like that. So it made me very happy to see this.
Yeah.
We've got a message from Mark saying I didn't include the shout notifications.
Ah.
I don't know how I've done that, but
Okay. Yeah, we can go and fix that. I think that'll be a separate package that needs to be added.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that. We can go do that in a minute, and I'm
we'll
sure.
make sure we do that, Mark. Don't worry.
I'm sure there'll be some interesting.
I'm sure it's going to be
things.
fantastic. I'm sure I'm super excited.
Super excited.
Yeah.
I'm just going to hope that it's stream safe. I'm sure Mark's.
Oh.
I'm sure Mark's not doing anything silly. Right, AJ, let's have a look at yours.
Oh, okay. I haven't finished it.
Okay, well, we're looking at it. This is AJ's moving castle, is what I've called it. I'm assuming that's what.
Yeah, no, that's what I wanted to call it. Yeah, AJ's moving castle.
It looks great. It looks really cool.
It's a lot more towering when you're not in the camera than I realized. It's rather huge. Yeah, I haven't given it legs. I haven't quite had time to add legs to it yet. But I sort of tried to go off. I really enjoy recreating things in Crayta, is what I've realized.
Mm-hmm.
I like taking an image and sort of using meshes in the way that I can to sort of recreate that in the world. So there are some hidden meshes in there if you want to play your mesh guessing game.
Ooh. Okay, so we've got the train at the start, right at the front.
Yep, the overturned train.
That's possibly one of the best uses of the train I've seen yet. Other than it, outside of being a normal train. There's quite a lot of voxel work on here, which looks pretty cool. So, like the little buildings.
Yeah, there's
really
a lot
nice.
The little buildings took a lot of time to get them in the right places, but yeah, and a lot of trees and bushes obviously embedded in to give it that effect. If you could, oh yeah, go.
I was going to say there's the telegraph pole at the top.
Yeah,
with a satellite on top of that.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and do a bit of parkour on the
end. Yeah, there's a back to it as well.
Okay, we've got the flag poles, the wizard tower, or the turret top.
Turret top, yeah.
Is that a bucket on a rope?
That is actually from the reference image.
Is that from the reference?
It is in the reference image. There is a turret at the back of the building, at the back of the castle, with a bucket hanging.
Very cool. And then great big spaceship parts for the fan.
Yeah. So yeah, it's in the anime. All the parts of the fan, the way that they appear is like not actually attached to the fan. They appear as like segments.
Right.
Sort of separated and disjointed and not attached. And I was sort of trying to figure out how to do it, and I was going through, and I was like, "Ooh, that works."
Yeah, because I was going to ask, like, is it deliberately sort of exploded out, sort of thing? It looks really cool.
It's obviously an anime, so it's a little bit, the whole. If you've ever seen House Moving Castle, it's very suspend your disbelief. It's not very thing. But yeah, the flags all up against each other are meant to simulate. It was actually a washing line in the film, with loads of clothes attached to it, hanging in the wind.
Okay. Well, I think those meshes actually have a simulate, like you can animate them, and the flags should flap. Should look.
I haven't checked yet. That would be cool. Yeah, that'd be really good. There's one mesh that you haven't seen. I want to see if you can guess.
Okay.
There's a dome at the top.
Right.
And there's a dome at the top. There's a voxel dome, but there's some things sticking out of it.
Okay. So I can see the chimneys and the railings.
There's some eye. You see, there's two eyes on the left-hand side of it. What are they?
So okay, like right at the front.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, is that the well?
It
It
is.
is the well.
Yeah, it's the well turned on its side.
It's the only thing I could think that had like a hole, like a stone thing with the hole in. That's great. I don't think I've ever seen a well used quite so well.
Oh, not this. Yeah, that took a long time to figure out what was right for that one because I was making it out of voxels and it wasn't quite right. I used the circus cannon, wasn't quite right. I thought, well.
Wow.
Yeah, these.
That's great.
Well.
Sorry, I'll stop.
But yeah, I just need to find something to use to make the legs, the famous legs of the castle. So someone could help me with that. Anyone has any ideas? Oh, see, Draco's guest circus cannon. Yeah, no, see, that was what I had before, but no. Yeah, don't look at it from that side. I kind of like hastily finished that side to be like, try and finish it off a little bit. But a bit more lopsided that way.
It looks awesome. Like I can't wait to see that kind of in the skies of some games.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish it. I haven't packaged. This one's not packaged up or anything. Anyone? Just yet, obviously. But yeah, I'll get some legs on it and get some animations on the wings maybe, and then.
Yeah, I really like the voxel wings. I guess they're like the Is it bamboo?
Yeah, I laid them out on the floor and made. Oh, you fell off the world again.
Failed to jump.
Yeah, I made them on the on the floor and tried to sort of dirty them up a little bit using a few different voxel types, and then just framed them with bamboo, kind of give them that kind of. But they were really hard to like make them look like they were connected. They look a bit hodgepodge, but the castle itself does look quite hodgepodge anyway. So I was like,
yeah, I think it kind of works. Part of the charm, isn't it? That it's not like perfectly symmetrical and all that. It is kind of hand built. Is the point. But no, that looks awesome. I think that looks great. Mighty K says, I can help. I know exactly what you need.
Oh no.
So, speaking of,
if you know, as long as you know the film, I don't want spooky spider legs coming out.
Yeah, it's going to be turned into one of these. So that what we have next here is, I think a lot of people had already seen this, on Discord and various other medias, but quite incredible. This is Mighty Co's Mighty Spider. I do enjoy how everything Mighty works on is Mighty something, like Mighty Crowd, something. Mighty Animations. We've now got Mighty Spider, a large mechanical spider that walks and animates. And got a little viewing gallery up here.
Yeah, I thought it deserved. I know you can edit. I know Mighty, you've made it so that you can edit its walking, its path and everything. But I was like, I don't trust myself, so I'm just gonna keep it as it is and give it its space that it needs.
It's very cool. I kind of can't wait to throw it into a really dark environment and just watch it walk around.
It would be such a good yeah, because of the searchlights and everything, it gives me that kind of vibe of some sort of guardian.
Yeah.
Like something you have to get past. Like maybe you don't have to fight it, but it's like guarding something and you.
Yeah, it's
searching for you.
It kind of gives me vibes of like there's like the massive things in Half-Life 2. There's like the huge riders or whatever they called them. Or even kind of like a Big Daddy from Bioshock. There's kind of something creepy about the lights up front. And the leg movement as well. Like, I don't know how deliberate this is, but I kind of like the way the legs snap forward really quickly.
The snapping is almost what makes it creepy.
Exactly, yeah. If it just moved normally, I say normally, if everything about the legs worked like the rate in which they go back, it'd kind of lose its edge. But there's something about the way it can kind of snap forward, the way it does it. It just adds to the creepiness of it. Like it's unnatural.
Yeah,
which is kind of spooky. I can ride it. Oh, this is a great shot. Quite a lot of smoke, but right, I'm coming for you. This is
No,
awesome.
no, no! Slow motion run. No.
Yeah.
I think I've tested it and it actually runs. Ah! God, it just suddenly comes up at you. I think it runs at the same speed as a normal run.
Right. And there's definitely something in this. It's like being able to maneuver it would be awesome.
It's a rideable beast, very Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yes. Yeah, that's a great reference. I think it is very. It's like a natural, or it's like an unnatural beast, isn't it? It's like something that's grounded in reality but made out of machinery. Super cool. I could chase you on this all day.
That's you done for the day.
Yeah.
That's it. Thank you. Nice stream, everyone. Thank you. Russ is going to ride the spider for the next an hour and a half.
Yeah, so you've tuned into the 90 minutes in which I chase AJ around in a square. But no, super, like, really impressive as always, Mighty. Like, it's always cool to know when you're working on something. Yeah, this one kind of came out of nowhere as well. Like, I guess we didn't really know who was doing what, and then all of a sudden there was a video on Discord of an incredibly impressive spider. It was just like, yeah, it was really quickly done as well. It's one of those things that was made. Let's say this game jam or build jam only ran Wednesday to yesterday, but I'm pretty sure this was in Discord by, I want to say, like, Friday.
Like at least the early stages of
Yes,
it. I think he added the like needles to the legs and changed up the body. But yeah, then certainly the animation was absolutely there.
Yeah, very cool. It could.
And what's really cool about? Oh, sorry, you go.
I was just going to say that this could definitely make a good Mechanical Hunters boss.
Oh, completely. Something I did actually notice when I was playing around with it and where I should put it. Oh god, the way it turns. The thing I noticed is that actually you can have it closer or further away from the ground, obviously up to a certain point. So if you wanted it to actually be quite low bearing, the legs will actually accommodate for that. So it can be slightly.
Oh, awesome.
Slightly more sort of creepier, or maybe even a bit more long-legged.
Yeah,
like a daddy long leg, like a daddy long legs,
like a daddy long legs. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Well, as I say, we've got. I think it's just one left here. So this is Slater Burns.
This is an honourable mention because it wasn't made for the build jam, but I think he made it before and was like, it might be nice to sort of fill out the space a little bit, and also just sort of. Obviously, this is a showcase for people to use Clockwork Contraptions.
Yep.
And the more people that see these things, the better. And so we thought we'd sort of we popped these in as well, just for people to have a little look at.
I see. Yeah, but I think definitely. Like, we tried to definitely be a bit more relaxed about the build jam. This time it was more like, here's an idea, here's a theme, here's a time limit. But I think the fact we've got this out of it is quite incredible. These are really cool. I mean, these look like, again, little things that could be made out of iron. I guess the point is they are NPCs, but hunting these little things pretty fun. I don't recognise this one, but I feel like, is this one of the ones that's in Mechanical Hunters?
I think something very similar is in Mechanical Hunters. Let us know, Slater, if you did actually make it for them, because I know they have one called Flatmouth or something like that, which definitely uses the bellows.
Yeah.
But it might. I'm not sure. Yeah, let us know if you did make these for the Fracasset and Destiny game. I'm trying to recognise all the bits again.
Yeah, go on
There's
then.
little mining lanterns in the front for eyes, aren't they, or whatever? Little factory lanterns.
Yep. Yeah, looks like it.
Got a double leather. Is that a? Oh, my God! Of course, the body is a bloody column.
Yes, the column.
Because it kind of looks like a furnace, but actually it's it's the column base, isn't it?
And then sticking out of the back, is that another one? It's kind of like the hexagonal shape. I can't quite work out.
Don't know what that is. Got the Crayta logo on it.
Yeah, it must be part of the column set, but I just don't recognise it being.
No, it's
hexagonal.
not part of that column set, unless it's the column top. But I don't think it is. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm being stupid. Like that.
Dryco says that flying one looks like spider dinner. Yeah. could like cover this whole thing in webs at some point, and the spiders got out and somehow managed to consume all of the smaller NPCs. Cool. Okay. Yeah. So again, fantastic work, everybody. This is, pretty much, exactly what we'd envisioned. Perhaps a little bit bigger than what we'd envisioned, but that's not a bad thing. I think it's definitely been ambitious. And yeah, we'd love to see, if there's any more kind of clockwork contraptions that people make. Perhaps, there's room to fill up a little bit more space in here with a few. I might have a little go at one at some point. But yeah, no, great job.
It's a bin. It's a bin sticking out the back. Don't forget, we need to do these shout messages from Chunky Lover Marks,
Yes.
Angry AJ.
So let's jump back to the editor. Quickly throw those in. Yeah, so this isn't published, but I guess after this we could just publish this now, couldn't we, AJ?
Yes, definitely.
Good. So yeah, so I think I'm imagining all this is going to be is literally a case of just installing the notifications package. So if you are watching this and you did want to use the NPC AJ in your game, which I'd highly recommend you do, all you need to
Stop it.
is also find the Crayta package notifications, install it, and then once that's installed, it will just be a case of dragging the user notifications script folder onto the template. Okay, so that gives us the logic that I assume this package remark is tapping into. So if we go back, I'm excited to see what this is going to say.
It wasn't just part of the package that I forgot to bring in, isn't it?
No, it's a separate package. It's not.
I didn't say that! I absolutely did.
Get away.
Oh no, I'm scared for the last one. Go on.
When are you two getting married? I feel like there's some context there that's missing.
Oh my god.
AJ's
It's different, yeah. There's a few different ones.
It's not your best work.
Get away from me, peasant! I have actually said that in a stream before. Oh my god.
This is great.
That's so funny. I can't remember. Did I say get away from me, peasant? I did say it.
When are you two getting married? That must be very specific.
I have said that as well. When are you two? Oh, it was Splogster. See, I remember. Splogster put a portal for Serial's game in his game, gotcha. And I responded to the video of so when are you two getting married? It's not your best work. I think I was playing Crayta Paintball 3 on Feedback Friday. And I was like, I really like it. It's not your best work. I didn't mean it that way. I'm so sorry, Mark.
That's clearly not been forgotten.
No, it's clearly hit a nerve, isn't it?
This is awesome. This is great.
Oh god, I've gone so red.
Definitely should have put the cam on, but yeah, that's really funny. And it's stream safe, so that's good.
It is stream safe.
Who does Ads Bagball think they are? Yeah, it's interesting. I think when it comes up and it says like, yeah, it's not your best work. I guess for you, does it say that it's not Russ 2283?
It says it's not Russ's best work. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of like contextual, which is
that's
cool.
clever.
Who does Ads Bagball think they are? I like the thought that you're shouting that. Having a moment of crisis. Cool. Okay, right, let's jump back into the editor. Mark says, made my day, thanks guys. You are welcome. Okay, so have a quick look at what we get here. So Adams looks like it's pretty self-contained. I think it just comes as one great big kind of mech snake creator. It comes with a trigger, and I guess this trigger is actually controlling kind of on entry when the mouth's going to open and close.
This was really easy. Everything just comes in, drag and drop in one go.
That's pretty nice to note. So yeah, the template you're looking for. So you get lots of templates in here, but the one you'll be looking for is the one that probably says, oh no, you've named it -Adamo. So I'm guessing, yeah, so there we go. If I just drag, oh, try to drag a second. Oh, there it is, slowly building.
You got it? We got it?
There we go. So yeah, so we can just drag another one of those in, and we'd have a second.
Oh my god.
Second snake. That works quite nicely. Diesel the dog. Let's look here. So this is, again, just looks like a single thing to drag in, which is always pretty nice. Oh, dog food. I'd completely missed this. Dog food.
You can do the dog food and the dog separately, or you can just drag it in as a full one.
That's cool.
Which is nice if you just maybe just wanted the dog as a thing, or if you wanted it as an attraction.
You wanted the corrugated dog food, which actually looks pretty meaty from a distance. That works quite nicely. And I guess mechanical dog would eat iron or.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's pretty good. NPC AJ. So this one again looks like it's just a single drag into your world.
I think pretty much all of them were.
Yeah. Good. That's ideal.
Very easy. Very easy to do. Obviously, over the shout messages that you mentioned, but
yeah,
apart from that,
yeah, but that's working really nicely. So again, drag and drop that in, and you get all of that sort of logic built in. I'm guessing it's the same for this one. So clock hand man by Destiny, and again using the trigger there. So it's the trigger is what's going to control when that activates. It's really nice to see kind of the progression of people like kind of with their package creation, and they're really starting to think about how best to present the package. Which yeah, it's really nice. So I guess for yours, it's going to be the whole thing bundled up into one.
Yeah, I'll just drag and drop the whole bloody thing, and then it'll probably come with an animation package that will be installed when you install it.
Nice. Cool. Little look around in fly mode.
Oh yeah, please do. Thank you. Don't get too close, but do.
I'll get closer, but I'll like start to squint my eyes maybe.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, it looks really good. I just noticed you've got like the corrugated or the steel bars sticking out of the well holes, which I think from the floor you lose that sort of detail.
Yeah, it kind of gives it kind of made me feel like there was something there rather than it just being empty. And
oh wait, no, sorry, that's the bottom of the rope, isn't it? I thought you'd put something.
I was just going to say it's part of the well, but I quite liked it. It kind of worked quite nicely for me.
There's me like, oh yeah, these steel bars. Oh wait, no, they're rope.
It's rope. It's
rope.
Also like little bits of wood like propping up the like balconies and stuff like that. Bits and bobs.
Very, very good. Right, so this one looks a little bit different to what we'd expect, but you mentioned that a lot of this spawns in because there's some logic that happens to determine the leg height and things.
Yeah, I kind of looked at it and I was like, oh no, I've broken it. It doesn't go in properly. What am I doing wrong? And it's actually so clever. Like that is how it will look when you drop that into your world. Yeah.
Okay, so if you do want to use the spider and you put it in, don't panic when you see only half a spider. Best thing to do is place one, preview, and then sort of get an idea of what the rest of it, how it works. But just having a quick look here. So main spider movement. So there's a lot of code here. I guess there's different ways that you can kind of start to tweak things. This is using Mighty Animation script. So for anyone who's familiar with that script, they can actually start to play with the way the spider walks themselves, which is quite cool. Body rolling spider animation. Very nicely laid out kind of template here. So it's a really good one to install it and just break apart. Once you've installed it, obviously you've got your own copy to kind of have a look at the scripts and sort of pull apart and play with. And be really interesting to see what people can do with this. The nice part of collaboration here is that standing on the shoulders of giants and all that, so you can kind of start to use what other people have done and mold it into a way that would actually be quite interesting to see what similar things to the spider we can get from this package.
Yeah, completely.
And then I think the one left, so Slaters. Fun little NPCs. Yeah, so again, I imagine nice little drag and drop. But NPC fighter, and I think you said the other one was called a scout. So again, really nice kind of use of the meshes and really fun kind of little things that could be kit bashed on again. Wonder what people could do with this kind of groundwork and maybe add a few more things to it. For little NPCs in their game. So yeah, I think that's probably enough Build Jam stuff. So again, massive congratulations and thank you to everybody who took part. It's been an excellent example of what can be done in Crayta in a relatively short amount of time. It was only a few days that we were doing this. So let us know what you think about the format of this sort of Build Jam. We're always trying to mix things up and sort of learn the best way to do things going forward. So if you preferred this method, yeah, as I say, do let us know either in the comments of this video or over on Discord. That's discord.gg/Crayta. Just give us a shout out there what you think. But yeah, I'd love to know if this is the sort of format you'd like to see us do for game jams going forward, or so for build jams going forward. So what we'll do now is for the sort of second half of the stream, for the next time out for maybe the next hour or so, we'll try and do a little bit more work towards our game we're working on a few weeks ago, as I said at the start, which was the machine. So I guess you don't have access to this, do you, AJ? So I'll share this with you in a moment.
That'd be great, thanks.
So the inspiration for the machine was to kind of take the assets for Mechanical Revolution. So when the season started, I basically had this idea of a kind of a furnace that would fuel a safe area, and the idea was players would have to go out and search for stuff and return to the safe area with the stuff to kind of fuel the furnace to stay alive as long as they can. So it's a bit of like a drop in, drop out, teamwork, survive as long as we can sort of game. The twist on Mechanical Revolution is it's set in sort of like an Arctic tundra type environment, so there's kind of that hot and cold element to it. So let me just share this with.
Oh my god, everything does move together. Oh my god, I'm amazing. Sorry. I was just moving my castle around and I was like, oh, I did actually cleverly.
Expecting half of it to be left behind.
That's very me with my gym. Just whenever I make anything.
Cool. Okay, well that's shared with you, so whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Over. So not a huge amount on the agenda. This is one of those games that we're just kind of like kicking back and just chipping away at. So if anyone in chat has any ideas of what they'd like to see us try and like add to this game or what we want to do, then do feel free to shout out and we'll see what we can do. I don't know what you fancy working on, AJ, but it's kind of just a case of if you wanted to just pick a space and just start building some stuff.
I'm gonna do some looking around because this is the one where you have to like find stuff, right?
Yes.
So there's a lot of exploring. So oh my goodness, there's a whole. Oh my goodness, is this all Ed's work? The building.
Ed and Adam did some work. I think Ed did the buildings. The bank, the big bank that you can see with the pillars and stuff.
Yeah,
that's actually that's a package that you can get out of the community tab.
And then you've just broken it down,
which I think we're broken down. So this is actually the bank from Vault Heist, which is the Capture the Flag example game. So you might people might recognize bits of it, but it's been sort of apocalypsed.
It's the huge ice lake that is incredible.
Yeah, so I think that's the last thing I worked on actually. We did a bit of a Thursday build jam. There's a bit of polishing up needs doing around here, but I think I'd watched a film or I'd played a game that had a similar sort of thing, and I felt inspired to add some sort of like frozen lake. And it's quite a nice way to like have this like the end of the map not just be like an invisible wall or something, but the idea being once you get so far out, you could sort of freeze. So I'll leave that with you to play around. So in fact, what we should probably do is I want to check because there's one thing that starts off at the beginning that sets us on like day 6, right? Obviously. So if I set it to day 1, perhaps we can just play a little bit just to sort of work out any issues
Yeah.
to fix.
I was just thinking that DJZK has a shipping containers package,
Ooh, go
and
for
I'm
it.
just sort of seeing if they go anywhere because they kind of fit a little bit, and you could hide things in there.
Yeah, no, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, we need to kind of. I guess we've got plenty of space to make the whole thing a bit bigger. I think that's one thing we could definitely look to do.
Okay.
Just trying to familiarise myself with this game again. It's got a little bit messy. Looking at the world tree, so
Yeah, I was wondering when this was going to arrive because obviously I was very excited to hear about this because I think a few people in Discord have been mentioned a couple of times. When is a survival game coming to Crayta?
yeah, it's one of those games that I think we started on stream, but then just kind of ran out of time to commit too much to. But given Andy wants to kind of introduce it back into his tutorial this week, I figured it'd be a nice chance to sort of revisit it and maybe try and fix it. Yeah, because I had planned to have a look at this today, but just never got the chance to do it. So let's.
Really?
The current day number resets at 5, so that's not right. Let's put that. Through. Okay, right. I'm going to hit play.
Okay, cool.
So we should start in the safe zone, and we should start on day 1. It might say day 0.
Time to explore.
Okay, so
you've got the...
I've got a bunch of stuff. Right, I need to stop that from happening. So it's day 1. Okay, so we need to find 2 things because there's 2 of us, and it's day 1.
Okay.
So in theory, we'd need to go out and we'd need to find.
It's just things generally.
So they have purple things spinning around them, so you can see like an effect that's rotating around it. So it'd be like a cog or.
Oh, it's night. Oh no.
So it's night. We start to take damage.
Okay, but we still need to find things, don't we?
I've got enough to keep the furnace going.
Have you?
I have. I spawned with them. So.
I want to find some stuff though. Is there anything in the bank?
I don't know if we ever got that far with the bank. Oh no, that bank. So what part of the game logic was we had a stash that you could stash things in. I think the logic's there, but it just never got finished. So one thing I'd like to do is actually add like a timer to show you what time of day it is. And I think
it's time to explore
again.
Ooh, I found something. Yeah, timer would be good. I also just feel like the days and nights are maybe quite short. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, so I've got a sack and I have some coal. Oh my god, I've got lots of stuff. Okay, yes.
That's good. Okay, so we need 4 things.
I've got 4.
Keep the furnace going. So you need to go up to the hopper.
Oh no. Okay, I'm in.
So we're still taking damage. Yeah, okay, because we hadn't done today's. So basically, you need to try and get them all in before.
There we go. I did it.
Yeah, so we're getting our health back now. That's good. Okay, yeah, so you need to fill the day's quota before night hits. Is the general objective.
Yeah. Okay.
This is the game that's really going to benefit from the help screens.
Let's go. Yeah, a nice little tutorial when you enter. And just, I think it'll be a lot of really working on the balance of where items are, how often they spawn.
Yeah.
Such like that to kind of really allow for a little bit further exploration.
So I had all my items in, so I've covered it for today.
Okay, I'm running back. Before I die. I'm just trying to get ideas as we. What is that factory doing? Is it making things?
It's fueling the
Does actually take it to the furnace.
furnace.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, I've only got 2 items. You're gonna have to find 2 more.
Oh, I've got 2 as well
Oh
actually.
crap! We need 6 more.
6 more. I've got 2. So we need. Okay.
That way.
It definitely feels like there's a game loop here. Like there's
Yeah.
probably a bit of work on the. It
Just
feels
need some
quite linear.
sounds.
Yeah.
I felt like we need maybe some scary monsters. So much to explore.
Okay, I've got 6 things, so I should be able to get the
How have
furnace
you-
going.
How do you have already 6 things?
I went quite far.
Oh, okay. Is it full damage? I hope not.
No.
Just launch myself from the top of a building.
Although at this point, it might be worth me, waiting.
What was I going to say? Oh god. Yeah, did it.
Cool.
This is me being ridiculous. Like maybe when you're outside, if as you get colder, you move slower.
Yeah, I like that. Or
Because then it's kind of
the
you
less
could
health
then
you have.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. So like every 100, maybe you go a little bit more, a little bit slower. Because then it's like, oh crap! If I get down to like, if I push it and get to 500, actually, will I make it back? Because I'm walking so slowly.
Yeah. Yeah. That could work.
I always love having these ideas that actually are probably like an entire day worth of coding.
No. To be honest, tying health to speed, I've done that before. I did that in Crop Hunt. So if you got shot.
Oh yes, you did when you were shot. Yeah.
Yeah. Health to speed. That's a nice easy one.
How do we? What do these apples do?
Apples.
There's a shop here that sells apples.
Oh. So this was made from an adventure template. I'm guessing that's just.
Oh, so it just stays there and exists.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we could add some sort of resource thing. Okay, cool. Cool. Right, I'm going to jump back to the SR. I feel like we could keep going around hours and hours on that.
DJ's OK says Frostpunk vibes.
Right.
Yeah.
So I feel like the one thing we could do to kind of skew the difficulty is like the day number also magnifies the amount of damage you take. So like the later in the game you get, the more damage you take at night and stuff like that. Lots we can do to kind of start to tweak it.
Just looking, I'm assuming that all the balls are where stuff will randomly spawn.
I think so. Yes. Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? Yes, item spawn, and that's just the placeholder thing.
Yeah, like the apple for the UI.
Yeah. So there's a template called item spawn pos, which you could place if you want that to be a location for something to spawn. You know, if you wanted to place more of those sorts of things around.
Item spawn pos. But is that in templates? You said.
In templates, yes.
Cool. Yeah, I'm just looking at like where they are because I realized sometimes the same item was spawning in the same spot. Like 2 items were spawning in the same spot.
Right. So maybe they just need some of the balls just need kind of separating a bit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, when you go to move them, just make sure you move the right thing. So if you click on one of the circus balls, it's actually the parent that you want to move. So if you click on the circus ball, if you click on the circus ball, then look in the world tree, you can see that it's actually item spawn pos, whatever the number is one step up. So if you move that, it will move the ball and the actual position.
Yeah. Clever.
Okay, so fix this shout. So it was saying item deposit by instead of the actual name of the person. Okay, that should fix that one. Always good to knock off a few little bugs straight away.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah, one needs to go there, I do think.
Okay, clear inventory when you die is another good one.
So it's just called item spawn pause. Yeah, I'm gonna put one here. I'm gonna put a few more in some places where they're currently not. Wait, these little turret houses where there's fire, that doesn't keep you warm, does it?
No, I think the fire was placed by Ed. Maybe we could have little hot areas to stay alive in. Maybe it could be that it stops you. It doesn't heal you, but it stops you from freezing.
Freezing.
But then you're not making progress back to the base. That sort of thing.
That's true. But then you could just stay there for the night, right? But then that's kind of nice because then you're kind of like, if you are going to have those, I think they need to be further out because the ones that you've got at the moment are actually quite close.
Yeah. Or they should be. You should have to fuel them somehow. I feel like you should have to earn them. Whether that's
sorry, I'm yawning so much.
Maybe that's what you buy from the shop. Is you buy kindling to take out with you on your adventure, that sort of thing. That was that. So one thing we do need to do is restart. So I think that the end game happens when everybody dies. I feel like I wrote something for that. So it might be worth checking to see if that worked. Oh no, literally a comment to do. End the game. That's okay. It's always nice when, past me left future me some notes of what to do next time I join.
That's so funny. I never do that.
So let's just throw in a end camera. Yeah, I think this is actually kind of a lot closer to being done than I remembered it being. So it might be,
yeah,
it might be one of those things that if I can find the time, I can sort of commit a little bit of time to just getting it wrapped up sort of off stream, so at least it's finished. See, right. So the game script, let's just say at this point, end the game. Let's just show everybody that final camera. What might be quite nice actually is if you die, you do respawn, but not until the next day. So that might be quite a nice
yeah,
way
definitely.
to do it. Like rather than just you respawn, it's like someone has to survive the night for the whole team to be alive for the next day.
Yeah, I feel like with these games, there's something you always need is some sort of like, I want to have a reason to not die.
Yeah.
Because I am very happy to just die if it's easier.
Yeah, if you can get back to base quicker.
Yeah.
Jump down the cliff.
Just do that then, yeah. Just doing this now. Okay, so I've put one of DJZK's shipping containers coming out of the water. And kind of scary, but it's going to be really far away, but I'm going to put loads of items in there.
Sounds good.
So if you do make it. So if you make it there. You could be very lucky.
Yeah, that's quite a nice shot actually. It's like a bit of a, once you know it's there, it's a risk reward sort of thing. Because you know there's a chance that that container's got good loot in, but it might just happen to be that it hasn't spawned anything in there, so it's kind of risky.
Risky business.
Dryco says the building could use some icicles on the exterior.
I can do that.
Okay, cool. So we should see a camera if the game ends. That respawn I was talking about, let's have that.
Building could use some icicles on the exterior. Wait, which building? Like, as in
Miss-
all the buildings?
I'm assuming the base. That is in the little
because
brick building in the middle. It's got some around inside, I think, but maybe it could do with some just like it's quite boxy, so maybe some extra things around the edge to sort of break the silhouette. Born uses script. Okay, so for turn off respawns, I guess I can just use the same time of day on day. Here we go, on daytime. On day. So I guess because basically because the players are still going to be there, so the players will die, but they'll probably stay there. I guess I could do a spectate, although night shouldn't be too long, so you kind of get stuck with your body and then respawn for now.
that's a bit annoying.
It's a bit annoying, isn't it? Maybe it could take you to the end cam.
Like a view of the whole thing, so you can see sort of running.
Yeah, that might.
Like you can sort of see a top-down view. You can sort of see people running about like crazy.
Yeah,
Quite nice with the countdown though, so people don't think that the game's just over.
that's true. Yeah. Okay, so that should spawn anyone who's died at the beginning of the day. So what I need now is when you die. So in the health script. Go. Okay, cool. So we send the player to the game script. So that's good. So in here, I can basically catch in the game script when a player's died and show them the camera. Makes sense. You can do it with the swirly blue effect as well, which will work quite nicely.
Oh, lovely. Oh God, nothing happened. Didn't see anything.
Worrying.
Just move the entire base.
Cool.
Something like that. Okay.
Okay, so what's next? Let's think about actually showing the time of day. Good.
Keep accidentally clicking the bloody jumbo.
Jumbo ice.
Icicle.
Yeah, I think there's a few of the jumbo ones out on the bigger buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be a bit much.
It works in some ways, yeah.
Okay, so this will be time of day container. I'm just going to move this one to the middle. So basically, I'm going to have the UI kind of try and do it all in the same sort of one central HUD widget, which I think kind of keeps things a bit neater and tidier. So the left, and then we want to transform. Cool. Okay, so we've got that kind of separate little box. Top of this is going to be our time of day. Let's add a message in here.
Really want some sort of like, I feel like in these games there's always a pitch black abandoned tunnel.
Yeah. Yeah, some sort of with like atmospheric lighting in it. So the old like torch propped up on a box that's got a spotlight shining up on the wall, sort of thing.
Oh my God. And also I feel like we should have like a zombie sound. No, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure
Going
there are
different.
zombie sounds.
There are
Aren't there?
zombie sounds, yeah, there's a zombie crowd.
That could be quite
If
spooky.
you played like a zombie crowd, wait a minute. Okay, I'm just gonna simulate this. Oh wait. Can you hear that?
I might not have my speakers on.
No, one sec. Can you hear it now?
Yeah, I could hear it then. Yeah, that sounds that's fun.
Okay, so if we go like this, but like that. Imagine like if you were going through the tunnel and you just heard that like very quietly.
You could even do like, you could maybe get a door that's got like a glass panel on it and have like shadows being cast behind, like it's loads of like moving bodies and arms and things. Yeah, that the classic like zombie silhouette sort of through the glass. That might look quite cool.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm totally capable of doing that. Yeah. I don't even know if I can do a bloody tunnel, so we'll see.
I guess, yeah, we'll work on that.
My brain is like, nope.
Yeah. What am I doing? Okay, so just a little loop here that's just going to basically keep polling what time of day is and convert that into the message that we're going to see. Green.
Okay, so if I go, okay, cool. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
Expect big things.
No, don't say that. That tool, thank you. There we go. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, it's not going to go on for long.
That's fine.
I want it to sort of end. I want it to end and then
Be kind of like a closed off, maybe like some rubble or something.
Yeah. To go like this. This. I'm amazing. Sorry. And if I do anything remotely
remotely
like okay, I'm like how am I gonna do that? How would I don't know how to hollow out this tunnel. No, I've got this, okay. Let me figure it out.
I remember. I don't know if anyone, any coders in chat, remember what the Lua call is for the time of day. I've been using the experimental build a lot recently, so a lot of the current live stuff I've forgotten. Embarrassingly, I think it's just time of day, or is it a function? Oh, it's a function. There we go.
Can't erase in a circle, can I?
Yeah. They got the shape tool, and then you've got the various sphere, cone, cylinder, and then you can pick like sphere and.
But I don't
remove.
know. It's not how I want. No, I want it to be like a cylinder, but not. I want it to be a sideways cylinder, not an upward cylinder.
Yeah. You can only do a standing up cylinder.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to make my tunnel standing up and then turn it around.
You could do that, yeah, or you could do it with just a cube and then erode out the sides a bit to kind of make it like it won't be perfectly even, but you could.
I don't like the sound of that, but okay. Makes me sad.
If you wanted it neat, then yes, a standing up, like a standing up extruded, or yeah, a standing up cylinder that you kind of cut the middle out of, rotate it.
See how I feel about doing it as a cylinder first. You might hear me like rapidly pressing undo in a moment.
And the server crashes, I'll know why.
No, I won't crash anything. Okay, and then I'll just go erase. Boom.
I think time of day comes back as a number between 0 and 1, which means I need to multiply that by the number of seconds in a day. Sounds about right.
Does that look like? I know math.
Yeah.
That's actually very
60 times 60 times 24. Number of seconds in a day.
60 times 60 times 24, yeah.
Yeah. If you say it
what do I need to tell you?
No. Yeah. Off the top of your head, what's 60 times 60?
I could probably tell you because 6 times 6 is 36, and 36 times 24 is 3 times 20 is 60, 3 times 4 is 12, 72 times 720. Is that right? No, 7,200? Am I missing a zero?
There's 7,200. I think it's more than that, isn't it? Seconds in a day. Where it's like
6 times 6 times 24.
like 20,000 or something.
Wait, how did I get that wrong? That can't be right. 6 times 6, close bracket.
86,400.
Yeah. God, that was bad math, wasn't it?
This is the,
Where did I go wrong?
We should include this in the stream highlights and just have that like meme of like all the numbers flying past the screen. So like,
No! Why do I do this to myself?
We're both trying hard to maths.
Trying hard to math.
Draco says you could use a circle and just keep stretching it, or the sphere and just keep stretching it, then just flatten out the ground. So I guess the sphere you can manipulate. It doesn't have to be a perfect sphere. You can kind of make it like a blimp shape.
It's not what I want, Draco.
Draco says it's not what he wants.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try it. Because I tried doing it with the sphere, but I was like, that's not what I want.
I'm going to jump into the preview on a new server option. Leave you to your tunnel. Check my time of day.
No, thank you. That's very kind.
It's a perfectly good example of when to, not disturb the people you're collaborating with.
Yeah.
This will be quite a good one, actually, this game, once we get it out, because it's been made by, I think it's 4 of us. I need to get Sean on to do some UI, and then there have been 5 of us contributing.
And then, yeah.
Maybe get Stuart in to do some cool logic stuff. Okay, well that didn't work.
Did it not?
Yeah, I must have misunderstood what the API was going to return to me, because it's telling me that the time is 54,000, whatever that means. Unless I've turned it into seconds in a day. But now I need to turn that into an actual readable time. Okay.
What the hell have I done?
That's always a really reassuring thing to hear, by the way.
What?
While I'm not in the editor. What the hell have I done? It's like, what the hell am I going to get back to?
No, it's not to you. Don't worry. I just getting very confused with using the eraser tool shape mesh thing, but also. Oh my god! Just let me out. God, I really sometimes just think I might be an idiot. Something there. Yes, that's it. Destroy it.
Fingers crossed. Okay, the world's still there. That's good.
Yeah, I'm not that bad.
No. Just the cries of destroy it and how do I erase things is a.
Destroy it. Just me doing my best. Elrond impression.
Yeah.
Trying to remember exactly who said that. Edward would be very mad at me.
I was going to say, he'd literally jump on Discord now and correct you.
Okay, so I've tried doing it with the spheres, and because it's just so uneven, my tunnel looks more like some sort of excerpt from the Death Star rather than a tunnel. So I'm just going to go back to the. Just understand how I manage this.
Okay.
There's something quite cool about it, but
I'm kind of intrigued. I want to see.
Okay, come through.
Where?
But you have to come on.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Just sticking out.
Oh, there is something very Death Star about it. It's quite cool.
But like, if you like go through as a camera like this, it's very strange.
You get like a weird like warping effect.
Yeah.
You made it like really long and flew through it really fast. You could maybe create quite a cool effect.
Go. Oh wait, no, it didn't work.
If it had like speckles of like neon in it as well. Oh yeah, then when it stretches there, it's like cool. Yeah, it's quite good actually. Quite a good place to do it because one thing I was keen to try and do is make the map feel big and like extend out the sides a bit more as well. So
yeah, I'm just gonna restart. Undo. You didn't hear that.
yeah, yeah. So if I format those seconds, the time, hours, that should give me hours and minutes a day. Yeah. This is Ed's used to this. This is the part of the stream where I just start muttering to myself.
Excited.
I'm one of those people that I can't work through a problem in silence. I need to just describe to the world.
Don't worry, I'm 100% that person.
Yeah.
I'm with you, bro.
Right. Okay.
45 and 40. See, I'm doing it now. And then we're going to move that. Oh no! I can't stand that.
What's that?
When you are making a voxel mesh and then you accidentally like click off of it slightly.
When you,
and then it just places, and then you've like not done editing it.
Yeah, you've lost your brush.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of a nuisance. Got to be accurate on those handles.
Wish to be.
Health to speed. Let's do that. That was a fun thought.
Why do you suddenly sound less enthused now? I think it's a great idea.
It's a good idea. Good idea. Right, so health script.
Honestly, I'm so underappreciated in my time. Eraser. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then now I just need to go swing, 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 swing. This feels so weird making a tunnel at this angle.
I think how I did this in proper now. So essentially, I want to work out based on your health.
Oh my god, I've actually smashed this. Sorry. If you aren't going to be your own cheerleader, who will?
Actually smashed it. Oh yeah, it's a tunnel. Perfect.
It's a tunnel, but it just needs to be moved and then extracted. And then choo, choo, choo. There we go. It disappears.
Perfect. Yep.
Don't judge me. It's actually got a flat road as well. Oh, I hate. Sorry. I hate this game. Oh, I know why. Okay. Stop it.
Nice. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, now just I guess a bunch of growing the terrain around it to sort of bake it in. That'll look great.
Yeah.
With all the spookiness needs inside as well.
Yeah, all the spookiness. Absolutely. It's gonna be great. Ed builds an entire world. Adam barely builds a tunnel.
But you did build it.
I did build a tunnel. I think you take that, Ed. Yeah. Try and get rid of some Z fighting. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grow instead and ignore that the Z fighting's even happening. You didn't hear that, did you? Was I thinking that out
It
loud?
was just like shaking in my chair.
I'm like, oh, Z fighting. Let me just cover that
I
up.
was gonna say it's like, yeah, what you can't see can't hurt you.
It's true though.
It is true. Right. So speed multiplier needs to be based on percentage of health.
Yes, because you want it to be like. I mean, I don't know what the easiest way to do it. It would be nice if it was like every like so often, rather than just an incremental. Well, it could be an incremental one.
Yeah, it's almost like the cold, like you'll see it gradually slow you down rather than it sort of snapping.
Yeah.
Um, so if I do self-dot max, that gets me
That's not what I want. Okay. What's the like most void like color?
as in voxel.
Isn't there a way to create a light? No, do you know what? Don't talk to me. I'm gonna figure it out.
Okay.
Don't talk to me. Oh dear. I can't remember how to add a light. I'm such a ridiculous person. What have I called my tunnel? I haven't. Okay, terrain extract. Good. No one, no. Tunnel of Doom. There we go. Add child. Light. I'm sure you can talk to me now. I'm
Yeah.
sure there's a way to make anti-light.
I've seen players do it, but I'm not sure.
I think I've done it before.
Is it just a case of pulling or like making the light like proper like the blackest blacks, like 0 red, 0 green, 0 blue?
Maybe. Seven DOS, where are you? I need you.
I think divide that 100. That's going to give me between 0 and 1. Therefore, my self get entity speed multiplier is that value. Okay, cool. Right. That I'm going to make it hurt you a bit quicker. And then, do you want to have a quick test, or are you happy building still?
Let's do a quick test. Go on then. My specular thing. No, that's not what I wanted.
Whoa, that's a bright light.
Yeah, sorry. Let me just get rid of that. There you go. That was the opposite of what I wanted.
Okay. So we should see a few little fixes in there. We should try depositing some items and see what that does. We should see what happens when the round ends. Okay.
And explore.
So I guess that time looks a bit confusing. So that's the time in game. So the in game it's now midday.
Yeah, I
1
guess
o'clock.
because the way it's like incrementing.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Maybe if it's just not the minutes, right? If it was just the hours,
Yeah, that could work.
or a dialogue clock, because that sounds easy.
I guess I could use my clock that I made. Yeah, maybe. To see if I'm slowing down as well.
That would feel very. Oh, I'm slowing down. Oh no! Oh no! I forgot about that bit. Run!
Yeah. Oh, I'm slowing down as well. Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. That's good. I like that.
It's day. Oh, but we need to get the furnace on so I can.
I put 2 more things in.
Okay, it's good. I need to go get some things.
There's no items on the train. That's stupid. Get some items to the train. Okay, it's 2 o'clock.
It's now 5 o'clock. It's pretty quick.
Oh wow, time moves fast when you're having fun, eh? No. I don't want to die. Oh my god, I'm so slow. Okay, this feels a lot more dramatic.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not gonna make it.
Okay, I mean, are you not?
I don't know.
I only found 1 item.
I've got 3.
Oh, we need 5 now. Okay, maybe we made it too hard.
I'm so slow.
I think maybe we made it too hard.
I think it's more that the days are too quick.
Oh, yeah, I think so. I don't think you have much. You don't have anywhere near enough time to explore as far as you want the game to be. If you know what I mean.
It is night. I got 4 things.
You have 1.
That'll do.
I'm so slow. I think I might die. I'm literally walking now. Help! Help!
I like this idea that we're all like.
Help!
We
I can't go any faster.
Run. Oh no! Oh.
That is sprint. No, now we've got 8. As we carry my measly bottle of grog to the funnel, and I think methinks it won't be enough to survive. Only 7 more.
Oh, we're doomed. Might as well just climb onto the conveyor belt and just ride into the furnace. Uh-oh.
I'm not even moving now. I'm like limping. Oh god. Oh, Russ killed Russ.
Oh, that's funny.
That's very enjoyable. You are safe here. How ominous!
Oh, it didn't respawn us. Okay.
Just on death, it's just like you are safe here. Wait.
Oh, it did.
Oh, it did.
Us. Okay.
Oh, because it's daytime. Oh, okay,
well,
cool.
It's restarted. Like it's done a whole new round, so we're back to day 1. So.
Okay, cool. Well, let's see if it's actually doable. If we actually try, let's go.
Yeah,
Come on.
Well, I've just killed myself, but I want to see
what happens.
Oh, it didn't give me. Oh wait, maybe I didn't hook in thing. Let's see if it respawns me at the start of the day anyway.
Well, I'm gonna go survive. So.
Oh, that was really funny. Just watching like the 2 desperate people on the brink of like freezing to death, just like casually strolling around, like no urgency. It's like, yeah,
just a little bit of grog. Little bit of grog. Part of me thinks that the purple is a bit extreme. It
It
takes
is
up
a
the
bit, isn't
screen.
it?
I think it should go away once you pick it up.
Yeah, it shouldn't be there when you've got it equipped, really, should it? Hey, look who's back.
Oh my god, are you back? Drink up. Let's go get no items, but we might as well stock up.
Yeah, it's a sort of game I think you've got to be on it. Like, you've got to try and stay ahead of the curve as much as you can.
Yeah. But I like that. With some hard games.
Yeah, good loot.
I don't even know if you really need to be carrying the item, you know?
Yeah.
I think it might be okay if it's just in your inventory.
Be there.
But then I guess at the same time it's quite nice to have that. Oh no! I was greedy. I went really far. Okay, okay. I do, despite us now surviving, okay, I do still think that the day should be longer. Oh, okay. Calm down.
On it.
I've still got 6 items.
Good.
I went to a really far building and got loads.
Yeah, I found like a spot with like three things on it.
I don't like this bank being right here. It feels very close.
Just feel a
Maybe I'll
bit close.
have a play.
Although I don't think you can get in. Or
You
do you have
can, yeah. There's one door.
Oh, okay. Maybe you
There's
can-
one door you can
oh,
get
yeah,
in.
You
Yeah.
can mantle through as well.
Although I don't think anything's placed in there, which it definitely should be. Okay, daytime. Which is miraculously 6 o'clock, which I don't think I agree, but I filled it already.
Nice. I'm just warming up to get my health back. Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, wait, am I speeding up?
What?
I'm just thinking. I wonder if. Yeah, I don't think it's speeds. Oh, it did speed me up again. That's fine. I was just checking it. It actually worked out that I'd healed.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I need to double check that.
I don't have any items, I'm sorry.
Well, you've already covered it. I've got 5. Man, I could
It's
not
a
count.
5.
I could not count to 5 then. It's been a long day. Okay. Okay, right. We need to get 3 to get through the day.
Oh no! Okay, well, I don't like the bank. The bank hates me. I'm gonna go to these buildings in the distance and hope that I don't die. Narrator, he did. I love how Ed's got these random details, like there's just this house on fire in the corner here which you can't even go in.
I've made games with Ed before where, like, before I know it, there's a mountain at the side with a skull carved into it just for no apparent reason. But...
I'm gonna make the dangerous trip to the shipment container, which at the moment has no clear path to it, but that's okay. Oh, I would, except there's an invisible wall, which means I can't get to it.
Yeah, that'd be it. An Ed. Probably an invisible wall made of cheese.
Oh, for God's sake.
Cool. Well, I've just noticed the time as well. 20 to 9. So
yes, indeed. I think
Wonder
we've done a
if-
lot of work, though.
we have, yeah. I think I've made some good little progress there in terms of actually getting that kind of bit more rounded off. It's a constantly evolving game. Yeah, there's always new bits of logic being thrown in, which makes it quite interesting. So I'm just going to quickly come and
This
check
is
out
definitely gonna be...
what you've done. Oh, here's the... Oh, there's invisible here. Okay. So the red ones, are they the DJ containers?
Yeah, they're the DJ ones, and they've both been broken down a bit, but you can go into them.
Oh, they look cool. Yeah, I feel like you should be able to explore the docks a bit.
Yeah, I think like you say, a day's a bit longer, a little bit more exploration. Maybe the spawn times are a little bit like for items so that you can sort of go around. But yeah, could be a really big game.
Get in there. Certainly get in there. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Well, I think that's probably a good point to wrap the stream up anyway before we get
It sounds good.
too much further into any work. So, massive thank you to everybody for joining in. Say it's always good fun to jump back into those old projects. So we'll do our best. I'm hoping to get a bit more time on this soon, and we'll try and get this one out there because it's a really good example of a lot of the Mechanical Revolution assets. And it's a really nice, actually, quite nice showcase. Every time I go in, I'm amazed at the sort of stuff that Ed's been up to with the Mad Max style train and all the fun stuff that really kind of use the Mechanical Revolution assets in a different way. So again, massive thank you to everybody who took part in the build jam. At the start of the stream, if you kind of joined the stream late, then do make sure you go back and check out the archive as we had a little dive through all of the really amazing stuff that people have been making for the build jam that's just wrapped up. So again, massive thank you to everybody for that, and do make sure you go ahead and install those packages and make the most of those in your games. It'd be really interesting to see what sort of things players can use these for in their games. I'll be back tomorrow with Stuart for a play along. So we're going to have a pretty fun stream. We're going to kick back, play some games. We'll be looking at the new and updated games, and maybe even have a delve through the random rail. I've seen a few players on Discord enjoying some of the products that they found over on random rail. So I figured why not have a little delve over there ourselves tomorrow. So if you want to join in, then do make sure you're back here on YouTube and Twitch at 7 p.m. BST, where we'll be having a playthrough there. We'll be sharing all the share codes as normal in chat, so get your controllers ready and jump in alongside us. That'd be great fun. As always, you can find us on Twitter and Instagram. That's at Crayta Game on both of those platforms. So really great place to keep up with all the stuff that goes on in Crayta, all of the news, all of the kind of events that we're running, all the stuff like that, all the stream news, anything you want to find out about Crayta. It's a great place to follow us on those platforms. You can subscribe to us and follow us on Twitch and YouTube, and again, keep up with all the tutorials and all the various content that we put out all the time. And finally, obviously, you can head over to Discord. That's discord.gg/Crayta, which is the best place really to keep up with the community and also chat to us devs. We're always kind of active on there most days, having a good laugh. There's all sorts of help channels, all sorts of various ways to promote your games, to find new games, to find help from other creators, from devs, from all that sort of stuff. So really worth joining if you're not already part of that. So thanks for joining in, Stephen, AJ. It's been pretty good fun.
No problem at all.
And I guess we'll see you all in the stream tomorrow. So we'll catch you later.
Bye.